In this episode of Teach Me Something, Jeff Pfitzer of USA Mortgage tries to teach Long about how to create shorter video content.
So now you need to start embracing the apps that are coming, because by the time you get in, you're already going to be too late. So let's just go ahead and jump ahead.
Breeana Arellano of Lundy tries to teach Long about using voice commands for real estate listings.
Did you know that 72% of people use voice searches to claim that they've become part of their daily routines?
Will Long learn something new from Bree and Jeff? We will find out on this episode of Welcome to Teach Me Something, where our experts have 2 minutes to teach something new. I'm your host, Jesse Zargorsky. Meet Long Doan. Long knows a lot about everything, but specifically real estate and leadership. Long has sold thousands of houses, but there's one thing you should know about him. Every day, he is committed to learning something new. And if he doesn't learn something new, he has to read a book for at least 20 minutes. Long loves to learn, but he hates reading books. Well, that's not totally true, but you get the idea. And Long has a short attention span because his brain is always thinking, which is why our contestants only have 2 minutes. Let's see if Long can learn something new on Teach Me Something. Jeff Pfitzer comes to us from Imperial, Missouri, representing Pfitzer Media and Business Video School.
I have some advice for young or new entrepreneurs.
Jeff is a 20-year veteran of the mortgage and real estate business and has real estate franchise ownership experience.
Before you decide to take that leap and think, ooh, I'm going to go work for myself,
Jeff's focus in the mortgage industry is delivering high-level content to his realtor partners.
we're talking complete failure, going broke, bankrupt.
His content helps agents with lead generation, lead nurturing, social media domination, marketing, and branding strategies.
Can you live with that?
This has led to Jeff's current affiliation and role with Lab Coat Agents, Club Wealth Coaching, Y Local, and various speaking and hosting of events. All right, Jeff, this is going to be all you, bud. We got 2 minutes.
2 minutes is hard, man. That's the hardest part here.
You think so? I think you can nail it in 2 minutes.
I can do it, but you just want to, you just start, those of us that stand on stages, we just vomit more than most, so it's hard to condense. I mean, we just talk. So
it's like an elevator speech that you want them to come back to you, connect with you later to get more information,
Yep. Well, this is appropriate though, because I'm going to be telling people to create shorter form content. So
there you go.
Well, then without further ado, let's do it. Let's set the clock. We got 2 minutes here, and you'll be able to see the clock on the screen. I'm gonna hit 2 minutes and let's roll. So you got 2 minutes starting now.
All right, Long. So here's the deal. You know that everybody needs to be shooting video, and still so very few people are doing it. So I'm going to tell everyone, including yourself, okay, you need to start evolving really fast because now the video game has progressed and it's probably beyond you. So now you need to start embracing the apps that are coming because by the time you get in, you're already going to be too late. So let's just go ahead and jump ahead. I'm talking about apps like TikTok. I'm talking about Instagram Reels. I'm talking about YouTube Shorts. These platforms are designed to create content sub 60 seconds. They're all a little bit different. Reels might be sub 30 and YouTube Shorts might be even a little bit different than that. But the point is, you now have to take your content. Long, you and I do this. We get in front of a camera, we go live, we tell our audience something, and invariably we talk for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes and there's a bunch of fluff and nonsense in there. And so now it's time to condense it down. So I implore you to get comfortable with one of those platforms. I prefer TikTok, and I'm going to give you an example. So I created a video the other day. It was a simple video that in normal times I would have talked for probably 2 or 3 minutes. And all I was doing was letting my audience know that the inauguration has come and gone and rates are still low. So here's what I did. I take my phone out, and if you're familiar with TikTok, you're familiar with Reels, you just push a red button, right? So I encourage people to do this in jump cuts, meaning instead of talking all the way through, you cut it up into pieces. So here's what I did. I said, the inauguration has come and gone. Stop. I changed my background. Rates, they haven't moved much. Then I changed my background again. And according to Black Knight, there are over 16 million homeowners that meet criteria that says that they could cut their rate by 0.75% or more, right? And then I change it again. Last line. Are you one of those homeowners? I took a very simple message. I cut it down into sub 60 or actually 15 seconds, which now makes it more digestible for your audience, therefore more effective. Boom.
Right at 2 minutes. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, Jeff, first of all, we're going to have to edit that whole thing in the jump cuts, right? That's it. No, I'm kidding. That was awesome.
You should.
That was the two straight minutes, dude. Love it. Long. So let's talk. Is that something you've ever done in your life, Long?
You know what? I got a couple follow-up questions. So first of all, I hear people say all the time, I don't look good. I don't sound good on video. And I try to tell them that's how you look and sound, to just get over it. But is there any other way to tell them to get over that?
There isn't. I mean, the answer is that, do you want to evolve your business? Do you want to grow your business or not? So you decide, do you want to be average and mediocre, or do you want to be better than that? Well, if you want to be better, you better get in front of the camera. So figure out how you can get over it.
Okay. After you do all those cuts, how do you put back together in the video? And then how do you add call to action to it?
That is the beauty of these apps. So that's why I love TikTok. You build it all within there. So you can do this traditionally. You can do it on your phone, on a camera, and then export it out to an editing app and then put it together. Or that's the beauty of a TikTok, is you're shooting it all within the app. So, and you can then edit it. So basically you shoot it, then you move to the next screen where it allows you to adjust the clip. So if you have to adjust out where I went and pushed play, or where I went in and pushed end, it's all done within the app. You can also edit, you can add text, you can add music, you can add GIFs, you can add features, you can have all these stuff. This is why I've fallen in love with TikTok. And so many people lose sight of TikTok as a social media app, but it's really a phenomenal creation app to create really good content.
So TikTok's for content creators. Yeah,
100%. It is. And actually, let me answer your last question too. So then the call to action is simply what I did at the end of that video. So again, I took a simple video and I just am calling out my audience. Are you one of those homeowners? It's very simple. Have you refinanced yet? And actually, I created this video as an example for realtors. You would think, oh, that's a great mortgage video. No, it's actually for realtors, because the idea is realtors are so typical, putting out that, hey, 10 tips to sell your house, right? Or 10 tips to get your house ready to sell in the spring. Or here's the market data. Or here's the latest home for sale. If you actually give your audience something of real value, something tangible they can actually do something with, that makes you the authority. That makes you their real estate advisor. And so not enough realtors do this. And it's not just mortgage. I'm just biased to mortgage, of course, but you could be doing this with anything basically. And that's kind of the idea.
Cool. I love it. All right. So Long, I got to ask, did you learn something?
Well, based on the question I was asking, you probably know I did learn something. And Jeff, I do not have to read tonight.
I love it. That's the whole challenge, Jeff. If you teach him something, then he gets to avoid reading a book today. So you did it.
Awesome.
And I'm going to make a plug for you, Jeff, because Long, you asked the question. You said, what can you do to help people get more comfortable on video other than just doing it and embracing that? That's how you look. That's how you sound. I think the more you learn about the process and what to say, the more you learn helps you get a level of comfort. Right. I think not that knowledge, that level of comfort. And so Jeff runs this thing called Business Video School that people should check out, man, because it really is. That's how you get comfortable doing this, is to learn more about it.
That's right. Yeah. Surround yourself with other people going through the same thing as you. And that's kind of why we designed the school, was because it's going to put people in groups that are all at the same level as you. And then you're going to be learning together and you're going to be fumbling together. And if I can say this, the biggest mistake with video in our industry is that we all see the Brad McCallums, the Brad Tompkins, the Noel Nielsen's, these people doing it at a level that we will never attain. And you measure yourself based upon that. That's not right. That's not fair. And that's what keeps you from doing video. So don't worry about them. Learn from them, emulate some of their things, but you're not going to be them. So be you. And just be what you are, because that's what your audience wants. And just do it.
That's a good way to wrap this up. All right. Have a good day, guys.
That's awesome. Thank you.
This property is 1,195 square feet. Anything else you'd like to ask?
So fast.
Breeana Arellano comes to us from sunny San Diego. Breea's a chef, a real estate agent, and the co-founder of the company Lundy. Lundy helps agents use Alexa and voice recognition software for their real estate listings.
I'm ready to answer questions for 1431 Pacific Highway.
Lundy can help you turn your listings into smart listings. Breea's a self-confessed people person and takes pride in building strong and lasting relationships, both personally and professionally. Our next guest expert is Bree from Lundy. So I'm assuming you're going to teach us something, Bree, along the lines of like voice command, voice control, something like that, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. Awesome. All right, perfect. That was perfectly in time with that sound in the background there. So we're gonna go ahead and let's roll through with this. I'm gonna set a timer for 2 minutes, and you can rock and roll. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, you got your 2 minutes.
All right, Long, are you ready? So did you know that 72% of people use voice searches to claim that they've become part of their daily routines? And so I use it all the time. Obviously, we built Lundy, and that's all based on Alexa. But from podcasts to getting directions in your car to like, you can incorporate daily habits and routines. Like every day at 12, mine is like, hey, did you know that you should take your lunch now or go on a walk? And as realtors, we're so busy, we forget to like incorporate taking our lunch breaks or getting outside and taking a walk for 5 minutes. So you can use like these Alexa devices, you can use voice search on your phone. Like everything about voice technology is still so new to everyone, but you can incorporate it into your day-to-day. And I know that one of your biggest things is like saving time and not reading. So she can actually teach you things daily, which is the basis of the show. So she can give you fun facts, she can give you information about the news, playing rain sounds, like just like everything that you need for your day-to-day life, which is really convenient. And then as far as like the real estate side of it, you as a realtor are so busy. We have so much going on in our day-to-day that being able to use it to incorporate into our listings and communicate effectively with our homeowners, because you can use your Alexa device to send a text message. Like you can use it when you're on a run and you get a text message and you have your AirPods in, and Siri will read the text to you. So just incorporating voice into every day-to-day is so important for saving time and being more effective. And then incorporating it into listings like with Lundy, you're able to sell the neighborhood, sell the home, and homeowners absolutely love it. Was that 10 seconds? I didn't know how long I had.
That was perfect. You were just under 2 minutes. I love it. I love it. So Long, the world of voice is obviously becoming larger and larger. I'd never heard that stat. 72% of people use voice commands on a daily basis. How does this impact your world, Long, in terms of voice commands?
Yeah, I use it all the time. My challenge might be, since English is my second language, so maybe I just talk really fast. Sometimes, especially when I'm voice texting, I got to check before I send, because I've said things that I wasn't trying to say. But my question for you is, give me an example how you can use it in real estate, like in a showing or in a home, or how would that work?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously Lundy plugin, you can actually have your Alexa device and buyers touring the property can ask questions. And then you can also make it so, or it does it automatically, any buyer worldwide could ask questions too. And homeowners love it. So it's great for listing presentations and for all of that. But it's also good just to stay relevant. Like another stat I read was 48% of brokerages are finding it difficult to stay relevant when it comes to technology. That's a huge amount. And so being relevant when it comes to tech and it comes to voice, and we've already come so far with just Siri and Amazon Alexa and AirPods and everything, like Bluetooth. If you're ahead of the curve now, it's so much better.
I love it. So Long, with 72% of people using voice, did you learn something new?
Definitely. I did not know 72%. I thought for sure like 10, 20% because, so I absolutely did. That was awesome. Thank you. I don't have to read tonight.
Yeah. Cool. Love it. Produced by the Agent Collective Media Network.